Sweet, we're live.
What's up, guys? Today I'm joined with Peter and what's
Tiffany.
your wife's
Tiffany.
name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany. I saw you in one of his shorts that he posted, and they are doing bulk books. And you guys just started. You're about 3,000 in sales. And so during this live stream, we can talk about how you landed those bulk accounts, what your plan is for the year, and just little maybe tips and tricks. And I'm sure you've already learned a lot on the way doing this. And yeah, we'll just discuss bulk books. And we got people rolling in here. Usually my audience loves talking about bulk. So we'll see how that goes. But welcome, guys. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good. Yeah, we're happy to help out as much as we can. We're kind of new on the block, so
oh yeah,
we'll help.
But you guys are like one step ahead of where everyone else is trying to go. So, do you know what your average sales price is?
Right now, I think it's 17. So it went down.
17, nice,
but
solid. What up, Jay Patterson?
Hey, Jay.
Way to go, the FBA book duo.
Good to have
George. Yeah. So, do you want to walk us through how you found your first bulk deal? Like, how did you get access to these Gaylords?
Yeah, so we would just go out and we go to thrift stores and we scan books, and so we just kind of found a thrift store that we liked, and then we just called them up and asked if they sold, or actually I met with the manager, asked if they could sell bulk books, and they said Gaylords of books, and I would use, you can use the term Gaylord, or sometimes people that you talk to don't really know what that is, so I oftentimes lead with pallets of books, pallets of excess books. And they said they did. And, you know, it's a smaller thrift store, so they only have 8 that they can give us every other week. But right now that's good for us. And then we plan on reaching out to other people as we grow and we can, you know, afford to spend more money on it. So
when you go through a pallet, you said you're finding about 47 books on average per?
Yeah, that's about average.
And how many books are you scanning per pallet?
It's about probably like 600, 700. So some of them though, also like before we were scanning like the ones that you had to flip open and get the ISBN and stuff like that. This last batch we wanted to do an experiment, so we're not scanning any of the ones that don't have the ISBN on the back or a barcode, and we're going to see how well we do with that, because it takes a lot of time to open it up.
Did you say you currently are scanning the non-barcodes?
So we're not. The first 8 we did, we scanned it, and then this one we're just scanning it if it has the back. If it has it on the back, we had an app actually created that we can scan it, and then we have our bulk software above. We just paste it in there. And
nice. So awesome. And are you doing any buyback vendors, like sell back your book or anything?
Yeah, we got a sell back. Bill just approved us, so we're
nice. Finally, I know you've been working on that.
Yeah, we're super excited. So we got about half a pallet Gaylord filled up for him. So
nice, solid. So how are you processing these pallets? Are you you're still at the storage unit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we upgraded to a bigger one now.
Okay, so nice.
On the bigger one.
And you're not using a pallet tipper or anything like that?
No, that's the next thing we want to do, is get a pallet tipper, just a small one, kind of like the pallet jack, but one that's just a manual one that we can tip it over. Because right now she's climbing in there and then just scanning, and I
climb in and sit in.
So,
do you know how long it takes you to go through one Gaylord?
So right now we're going about from like 9 a.m. It's not a full day. We're going 9 to 2, and we can get like 1.5 done. But we also, my barcode scanner got lost, so we've kind of she's been doing it, and I've been putting them where they need to go. So
I would say it takes on average maybe about 2 hours just to do one Gaylord if you're really hustling it. Now, if you're just kind of laid back and doing it, it could take you up to 3 hours.
But we're also new too, so we're trying to figure out the best thing. And like some of them, we're scanning every single one right now that we can. And I feel like as we get better, we're gonna be like, okay, we scanned this one, that one we don't even need to worry about. So
are you stacking the books up at all, or are you just picking it up, scanning it, tossing it in another Gaylord? Like, what's your workflow look like?
So we toss it into another Gaylord that's already empty. So it's usually right next to it, and we just scan and toss. So it's just right there accessible for us.
Yeah. Got it.
And then
I see if I can find a video. I used to have a video. I have a video somewhere of me scanning bulk.
I saw it was in the Start Humble, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you tried that on the table?
We should. Yeah, because you just grab them out, and then that might be actually better. Because if I grab them out and put them on the table for you, flip them over, you can scan them. That's actually really good. I think
We'll try that.
Yeah, let me see. There's actually one I posted on YouTube. So me and Caleb, actually Caleb, I don't think was there. Me and my roommate from college went to a library probably 5 years ago in Indiana. Library was closing down, and we had to go through like 40,000 books. And we just came up with this system where we put that table out and we stacked all the books barcode up. And then if it had no barcode, it went in a separate pile. So non-barcode books went in a separate pile. Non-barcode books with distinct artwork went in a separate pile face up. That way you could scan the cover of the book. And then we had like another non-barcode pile that you really had to look up the barcode, like open it up and find the ISBN, not barcode. But it had no barcode, no distinct artwork on the cover. And so you had to open it up and like actually type in the ISBN. So that went in its own pile. So the books with distinct artwork without barcodes are actually pretty easy to go through. You just need the Amazon Seller app, scan the cover, boom, it pulls up. Obviously, barcode books, you can blaze through those in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the pain in the ass is the non-barcode books without unique artwork, because then you have to open, but it's still not that bad because you can open up to page 3. And if it's a lot of the similar types of books, you'll know that, oh, the ISBN number's on page 3. And so you just open up to page 3 and then you can scan it with Scout IQ. It's called OCR technology. And they'll actually scan the characters and they'll put the ISBN number in your phone.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. The other app that we were doing it and they changed it. It used to be like when we scanned it, it would automatically copy it. And then I would just put it in the bulk software that we have and then it would do it. Now they changed it. So you have to scan it and then you have to close the camera app and then you have to copy it and paste it. So
yeah, here I found the video. It's right here. So as you can see, we're in the library and look, there's just boxes everywhere. You could barely move. Like we shoved this table in there and then look at me. I'm loading the books up on the table and so then I'm pushing them forward. These two guys don't have to move because they're in place. So
need to do that.
One of you can just chill there. And then I'm just feeding them books. And then he's looking up all the non-barcode books, I think. No, he's scanning. Or what is he doing?
Yeah, it looks like they're both scanning.
Yeah, maybe we just skip non-barcode books this day.
Yeah.
We might have done that. Like, okay, so if you guys are ever in a situation where you have so many books that you just have to go through, like skip the non-barcode books.
Yeah.
Like if you have too many to deal with, just skip. Like, why would you slow your process down? Like, for example, this library had way more books than we could deal with. No way we could. It probably had over 100,000 profit, but we're not able to scan it all because we were limited on time.
Yeah.
So just go through the books you can go through, which is the barcode books. But it looks like he's
looking some up. Maybe he started and then he.
Yeah, it looks like he's. Oh, maybe they're. I don't know why he's flipping the pages open like that.
But Dion, we're sending in a couple FBA or FBM right now. We actually have I think it's like 6 or 7 from the pallets. Right now we're mostly doing the FBA, but we want to. I have a meeting with the bulk software, so we're going to set up triggers now that we have the bigger storage unit. Get some shelves in there and start doing more of the FBM. But my thing is I want to be super organized because I don't want to be like, okay, we have all these books. Now we have to find it. So before we do that, I want to, get that process.
Yeah, I've seen a few different warehouse setups. One that I actually kind of like is you just get a box. You put a number on the box, like box 1 all the way through box 250. And then as you're listing the book, use custom counter and go to lister. And then you could also change it's kind of a bootleg way to do it, but you change the sourcer and go to lister to like box 1 or something. And then custom counter is going to be 001, 002. You can change that to whatever you want. And so then you can scan into box 1 or box 200, whatever box you're scanning into. And it's in the SKU. And so when you get the sale, you see, oh, box 200. You can go and open up box 200, and then maybe it's 001 or 0041. But most people that I have seen do this, or the one person I saw do this, didn't even include 001 at the end. He just put, there's only 40 books per box. So he's like, I can find it. If I just know what box it's in, and I know it's Fahrenheit 451, I go find box 300, look in it, find 451 and ship it out. So that's like a pretty easy way to do it. The other way to do it is obviously like 001 all the way through like 2000 plus and just go in chronological order the whole way.
Yeah, I like the box idea. That's well.
Yeah. Did you two sell books from sales and bookstores before you started with pallets?
So yeah, we did, and we went to a couple library sales as well. We just kind of, I don't know, we got a little overwhelmed with like a bunch of people, and you can still do it that way. And we just found out, you know, that we like bulk. We like being able to jam out to music and just, you know, go through and scan. We don't have to worry about, you know, other people being there. And like, I don't know, like the first time we went to, I think it was Goodwill. This husband and wife were like, they saw us, and the wife was like, go faster. So then he started like, so we're just like, we're kind of like,
we didn't get anything that day.
Yeah. So.
What barcode scanner do you prefer?
Oh, so we sorry George, I saw that now. We used the one that you recommended, the small, I can't.
Not a mini.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
So, and we just I lost my first one in a thing of pallets. I think it was at the bottom of one of them.
Dang.
So I just ordered another one. And so
the good thing now is like with Scout IQ speed mode, even if your scanner dies, speed mode's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good. We started with a pair of sawhorses and sheet of plywood, stack by side, then come back to scan. 2 tables will hold a Gaylord. Just my 2 cents worth.
Oh, that's really smart. Yeah, I like.
And then come back to scan. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, basically
you made
a table.
Right?
Yeah, you made a table out of it. Yeah, we have 2 tables at the storage unit, so I really like that because before we're just climbing in there and then it's like we're scanning one and then tossing it. This is going to be way better. I can stack them up, you know, flip them over for her.
Try the I think the stacking flow works well if you have 2 people. It doesn't work well if you're by yourself because then you have to stack, then you have to scan, then you have to stack. Then scan. But if you can only stack and have someone only scan, it's worth it. And then if you fill the whole table up with books, then you can go to help her scan, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a good one. And then if you guys ever get to the point where you get a tipper is pretty nice. And you would use it in a way you wouldn't think. So like when people think of a tipper, they think of dumping it completely and letting all the books come out. The best, or not the best way, but I went to this guy's warehouse. Me and Caleb used to travel to all the warehouses of these bulk guys. When he was building Pallet IQ, the book flipper, Caleb. And so the pallet tipper would tip the pallet just slightly enough, like 45 degrees. So you could like easily reach in and scan the books, and you could tip it more and more and more. And you're just reaching in and scanning the books. So it just helps you not have to like dig deep, you know, reach down in the Gaylord like that. So that was another good flow.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to get one of those. That's the next purchase. We want to get, there's one that's being sold. It's like $500, but it's in Missouri. So we'd have to drive a little bit, but I don't know. I might get it.
I think it'd be worth it. I think it would speed up your process a lot, but yeah, try the table stacking method too. So just time yourself, you know, time yourself and see which one. Like you might find a flow that's 3 times as fast. For me personally, it's been stacking. Are you sending your books into FBA or mostly FBM?
Yeah, I saw that. We're mostly doing the FBA. So
yeah.
And then of course we also have this pile of books for you as well. So we got these guys that. Oh, sorry, my chair squeaks. We got all those that are going to restricted inventory. So.
Hey, restrictedinventory.com, guys. We'll sell your textbooks at a 50-50 split net.
Grind hard, well done, sir, and welcome to the freaking.
And we never take more than $20. So if you send us a $200 book, you keep 180, and we keep 20. We cap our cut at 20. So it's a 50-50 split up till the gross profit's $40. Then you get 20, we get 20. But after that, you get 21, we keep 20. You get 25, we keep 20. You get 100, we keep 20. We never keep more than 20. So
that's pretty awesome.
You got in the business at the right time. And we also cover shipping up front. So if you want to ship us books, we cover shipping. We factor it into the profit. We have you cover shipping in the back end. We don't charge for prep at all. So what do you have to lose? Rake and Profit in the house. He says, what's good? Great show. Appreciate you. He says, smash that like button. Does that even help the YouTube algorithm? Mr. B says it doesn't. But Graham Steffen's all over smashing the like button.
Yeah.
Badass hoodie. Nice.
Yeah. He sent them to us. Thank you for those, by the way.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you guys for posting so much on social.
Yeah, we're happy. it's a
Amazing.
great
How would
library.
someone get started maybe a smaller level first? I have a lot of books, and would it be a good idea to start there? 100%. You just answer your own
Yeah.
question, Rhonda. But I guess, how would you answer her question for if you had to give her some advice? I don't know how old you are, Rhonda. I don't know how much space you have.
Yeah, she's my aunt, so
Oh,
she
okay. She is.
yeah, so she what I would do is I just get Scout IQ and I would download that. They have a 14-day trial and just get you don't even need a barcode scanner. I wouldn't even get that.
Just use your phone.
Scan it. You can have Hannah help out if she wants to, and just go through, scan the back of the barcodes, and they'll tell you if it's profitable. And then you can also, text me if you have questions as well. So
That's dope. And if anyone else doesn't have his phone number, you can reach out to him at FBA Duo. Let me get a comment off the screen.
Yeah.
FBA Book Duo on Instagram.
Yep. Yeah.
As well. And Peter, is it Gustus?
Yeah, Peter Gustus.
Peter Gustus on Facebook too.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, unless we're in I'll reply whenever, just if we're scanning books and stuff like that, which we only do that to 2. So I'm more than happy to help out as much as I can. I'm not the best, but.
And like you documenting the journey is really cool because I know you're just going to learn so much. You're going to make some mistakes. What do you think the biggest mistake you've made so far is?
Biggest mistake probably. What do you think?
I don't know. I can't recall. I mean, I know we've made quite a few mistakes, but I can't recall a particular instance.
Mine would probably be trusting someone to take them by the word. Someone was supposed to come pick up the books because we were getting 8 new Gaylords in, and they said, they'll be able to someone come pick up the other 8. And so they came there and they weren't able to load it up, and they loaded like 1, and then it was like another, it was a completely empty one that they took. And then they're like, sorry, we can't really get it. And so then they left it, and then we got the other ones delivered. And then it's like, well, now all these won't fit in our storage unit. So we're like, let's upgrade our storage unit. And so that's when we ended up, which it was definitely a wise choice to upgrade because it was pretty tight in there. But yeah, just, take everything, trust people, but also have a backup plan just in case something, goes wrong. So.
Yep. And anyone that has questions, feel free to ask them below. Oh, we got another question in here. David's asking, talk to me about your preferred method of repricing. So you just started, so I'm not sure how in depth of a repricing strategy you have, but feel free to answer that. Are you doing manual now? Is there a subscription? Do you use Amazon's repricing tool?
So we were using, just doing it manually. And then we did Be Cool for a little bit, which I know you're, have that video on that. But our bulk software actually has dynamic repricing in it. So we just go with that, and then it's pretty cool because it'll change the price after. So like if the inventory is close to, I think it's like between like 0 to 90 days, it'll go lower it a little bit, and then as it gets closer to long-term storage fee age, then it lowers the price a little bit. So we have that set up as well. So.
Nice. Solid. And for anyone that uses GoToLister, let me this is a new feature we have. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. See if I can pull this up. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to show you guys how, if you want to reprice with GoToLister, you now can. You can go to inventory here. So click inventory down here, and then you have all your inventory. You can see available quantity. So if it's got available quantity, you can also do this in Seller Central too, but it's just nice to keep it in GoTo. And the cool thing about GoTo is you can pull up the Keep It chart instantly and quickly see like what the book sold for. Then you can edit the price here. So this is a brand new feature of GoToLister. If you guys want, you can reprice your inventory. Also, module 5 of Start Humble lays out my repricing strategy. And I just dropped a new video with Be Cool. If you guys type in Roma the Roamer, Be Cool repricing books, that also lays out a step-by-step strategy for automated repricing.
But David, also, if you're just starting out, I would recommend just doing manual repricing. I mean, and then, I don't really know. I've heard some stories. You could use Amazon's repricing, but I've also heard where it doesn't really fully all the time work.
Yeah.
And people lose, they like sell a book for a penny, and it's like, well, crap. So.
Yep. Do you have any plans on getting more book sources?
Yeah. So right now we're we're just doing the 8 because that's what we can 8 every other week. But once we get the, to where we're, going through them, and hopefully the table will help, because we're only doing it from about 8 or 9 to 2. So she drops our son off at school, and then we go to the storage unit, and then we scan until 2, and then 2:15 she picks up. And so
yeah, I'm curious if
we're
you guys
planning
can get,
on.
I know a lot of booksellers are able to do 1 Gaylord per hour. So it'd be cool if you guys could get up to that.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. And then we
That'd
can,
be amazing.
because I know another source, someone actually told me about them, and we can get a truckload, but we obviously don't have enough space for that yet. So my thing is, I don't want to get too much to where we're overwhelmed. I'd rather, get everything, the system and everything down pat, and then be like, okay, well, now we're processing, 1 every hour, 1 hour, every hour and a half, so now we know, okay, well, we can get 8 from this supplier on, week 1, get those done and listen out the door, and then get another supplier that can deliver 8 more. And then we just kind of keep the cycle going through. And then another main thing I would say is if you do bulk, before you even consider finding suppliers, I would try to figure out your game plan for the duds, because you definitely, we get the 8 Gaylords.
You don't want to be left with those.
Yeah, we get 8 Gaylords and probably 6. Well, now with sellback, it'll probably be less. But we get, 6 of those that are just full of duds. So.
Yep.
And
That's
you
the thing
don't wanna
about
be
bulk
left with those.
books
It's
versus
such a pain to
a
get.
wholesale operation. Generally, all the wholesale products you're selling, if you're doing traditional wholesale, brands, regular brands, all those brands that come in, all those products that come in are going out the door FBA, 100% of them. With bulk books, you have all these pouches coming in. Only 10% are maybe going FBA. You're doing 7%, I think, right now. And so it's a different game. You have to find out what to do with that 93% that's not going bulk, and some people get up to 50% of items are either going MF, FBA, eBay, different places like that, or wholesalers. A lot of bulk sellers have optimized to where half the material is being sent somewhere, even a recycler, but it's a different game.
Yeah, we're getting better. I mean, we're slowly learning. We started pulling, one of my friends recommended it. We started pulling the Dr. Seuss ones, which don't sell for very much on Amazon, but, get those, pull those, set those aside, sell them in a lot of 10 on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. Not going to, do a whole bunch, but I mean, if we have them, we might as well. And then,
Right.
But Denise, we have a thrift store that comes and picks up. So whenever we just give them a couple days heads up. And we say, hey, we have, 8 Gaylords that we need picked up, and we get them hauled off, and we clear up space, and they get to resell them. And, a lot of them are in really good condition. That's one thing I noticed with bulk is you get a lot of good books. They're just not profitable for FBA or FBM. So, but we do plan on revving up the FBM once we get this. So we're hoping to get that pulled up quite a bit. So those numbers.
Heck yeah. For the people just coming in, how did you get started?
Hey.
So we basically got started. He came up to me and asked me about books because I'm an avid reader. I like to read books. So I get a lot of joy just being around books. And he has always been very into Amazon. He loves selling on Amazon. So he came up to me and asked me how I'd feel about selling books on Amazon. And it kind of went from there. I was really confused about it first, but the more he explained it, the more it made sense because I got to be around the thing I loved and he got to do what he loved.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Win-win.
Exactly.
And it's cool too, because some people, their living hell would be going through bulk books. Then other people, it's hey, this is heaven. Put some music on.
Fine.
That's the thing.
Personally, I don't think I could do cherry picking books if I didn't have these headphones. If I didn't have headphones, I don't think I'd do it. I really don't. I don't think I would have done landscaping either. The only reason why I did landscaping and bulk, I did a brief period of bulk books, but mainly cherry picking. Only reason why I was able to do any of those is because podcasts.
Yeah,
we podcast on and rip them.
We jam out to music, and when I'm listening, I'll just have one of your podcasts up, and I'll listen while I'm scanning the books and stuff. So.
Heck yeah, I try to keep up. I'm releasing one every day almost now.
Yeah, I know. I try to watch them on 1.5x. So
yeah, we're getting a lot of Miami Sellers Conference guests on. So I just interviewed. It wasn't really a podcast, but Did you see the one with Thousand Asins just now?
So that was the one right before. Yeah, so we didn't get a chance to watch that one.
Yeah. That guy is just 13 million a year
It's crazy.
on Amazon. That's the dream for a lot of people, like he's really leveled up. So he'll be speaking at Miami. You guys need to come through Miami one of these years.
Yeah, we'll come
Yeah, I
out
would
next
love
year for
to.
sure.
Yeah.
100%. So we
Yeah.
plan on being there next year. But yeah, another thing is I would say main thing is, you got to find out what you like. So some people, they like going out, they like going to garage sales and thrift stores and estate sales and, library sales and things like that. And they enjoy that. They enjoy, just having a few books. They don't have to go through a whole bunch and get rid of a whole bunch. Other people like my wife and I, we like the bulk. It's just something that we enjoy. So you just got
the fact of not being around a bunch of people, getting the looks, getting people bumping into you and hovering over you, and you get to go at your own pace. You don't have to feel rushed to get out.
Do y'all still hit up library sales?
So we're gonna try to hit up a couple. We might. There's one.
I think those are. It's just like such low hanging fruit. Yeah, it's really competitive. It is stressful because everyone's like going fucking crazy. But you could easily make $500 profit without even really trying, even more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's one of our goals right now. We're focusing on the bulk so we can get really good at that and get it dialed in. And then I think it's every other week. I want to say the first of every other month or something. I don't know. One smaller one does it. And so like last time we went, literally when no one was there, we were there, no one was there for like 15, 20 minutes. And then people started showing up and we found, like, I think it was like $200 with the books. So, and then. So.
Nice. Hey, by chance, do you have your phone on you by chance?
Yeah.
If you want, we can go live on Instagram real quick too. You can get some questions coming in from there.
Sure.
Heck yeah.
What is everyone in the chat? If you guys have been selling or you're starting, what are you guys thinking about starting with? I wouldn't recommend bulk to start. I would recommend getting the basics, with
definitely the library sales is the way to go. It was not as stressful. There was just not as many people. I would definitely start with the library sale if you want to go out.
Yeah. That's super low hanging fruit. How many books are you able to list per hour?
So we're actually gonna probably get that up. Because before we were going through and we were scanning every single one of them. Well, we scan them anyways, but we were going through trying to condition each and every one of them. And I talked to you a little bit, but we're working on changing it so that we just do good and acceptable. We don't do like new or, very good, just good and acceptable. That's it. And that's going to speed it up. And then we're going to do your strategy. So like all the acceptable ones, we'll have them flipped over in a pile for acceptable. And then all the good ones, we'll have them flipped over in a pile. And then I'll just scan, print it out. We got the Rolo printer over there.
Heck yeah.
So is there anything I need to do for the Instagram live?
Yeah. So I'm going live right now. So just hop on my live and request to go live with me. You should see the button when you join at the bottom, and I'll accept it, and we can get questions rolling.
Oops.
Fabio's knocking out 12 pallets a week.
Wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
Fabio, are you stacking books, or can you kind of like comment what you're doing to process the books? FBA book duel. Let me see if I can.
So do we need to leave the phone up as well, or?
Yeah, just maybe turn the volume all the way down real quick.
Yeah,
so there's no echo.
Yeah, it's off.
Cool.
All right.
Denise says, I started with the basics, thrift stores, and worked up to online arbitrage books. Nice.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can completely mute this. For some reason, Instagram doesn't let me completely mute it.
Or maybe I could do it like this. It's not going to be ideal. It's watch is going to fall on the. Hold on one second.
Just set it up right there on the in front of it.
In the front.
We'll keep IG live just for a second here. Oh, we got Side Hustle Experiment, bulk books. You guys know him?
Yeah, I watched I literally, when we were getting into bulk, I literally watched every single one of your videos, every single one of them. And I went through as you were doing the whole thing. When you got the warehouse and, all of it. And when you went on Craigslist and you were looking and everything on trying to find the warehouse. So that's our goal. Our goal is to get to where we have a warehouse, either build one or buy one, And then right now we're working out of the stores.
Is that too much of an echo? That is an echo. How do I have
on our end or your end? Did you not?
Why is my volume not turning down?
Mine's not turning down either.
Anyway.
Technology. Wait, maybe I can mute myself on here. No, because then they can't hear us.
Yeah, let's see if I can. Stupid Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg, do better. David says he's been going to library sales that are ongoing, and it's way less stressful. And I'm finding 30 books. Nice.
That's awesome.
Is a Rollo printer still the best to get? 100%, in my opinion. It's you can print UPS labels. You can get UPS labels free for life, which are incompatible with Dymo, I believe. I don't think you can use those with Dymo. Maybe not. But I know you can't use the cheapest labels possible with Dymo, and you can use them with Rollo. So even though Rollo is a little bit more expensive, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the same price as a Dymo. It's compatible with both shipping labels, which are the labels that go on the box, and then book labels too. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a label. Let's see if I can show you. So we have that, and we have the FBA labels and then the shipping labels, and we just switch them out as we get them. So
heck yeah. I'm a friend of your Aunt Rhonda and would love to just sit down and talk to you. Hey, ask me questions you got now.
Yeah.
How do you say that? Jola? Did I say it right?
But yeah, another thing is we're new on eBay as well. So we kind of want to get to that eventually. So right now we have someone that we found out about on Nextdoor. Actually, I made a post that we're looking to pick up, bulk books. And so we asked, and someone commented, she said she sells on eBay. And so one thing led to another. So basically right now she comes, she picks whatever we were going to not throw in the sell back your books or FBA or FBM. She looks at it and she pulls whatever she wants. And then she just pays us. We're going to whenever she comes, she'll just pay us so we can go out like once a week or something. However often she comes, and we'll go to take my wife out for a nice lunch, or dinner. So
awesome.
And we got to learn about Amazon or eBay. So
yeah. We got on Instagram, we got Keelan saying Goodwill was lit, picked up a bunch of first edition Stephen King hardcovers. Okay. Hope you're selling them as new.
Stephen King is good.
Is it?
Yeah, we found a couple that are good. It's hit and miss. There's like 3 or 4, I think, that we found that have been pretty good.
Interesting.
So, did you not have any luck with the?
Not a whole lot, unless they were like new condition.
Yeah.
But I also didn't do bulk for that long. At bulk, you have like a $0 buy cost. Fabio's saying he's working out of bar chairs, scanning straight out of the Gaylord, and then he dumps the Gaylord on a table. eBay and non-ISBN slow him down. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Nice. She got UPS labels for the Rollo for free for life.
Nice.
Hey, Fabio, what software are you using for the bulk books?
Live is MO Missouri. Live Mo. I just found out my local library and restock their shelves after donations are made monthly. Yep. Hit them up when they restock. That's the best books are the fresh books. It's always that way.
But yeah, we're super excited about this. And our next step is to get that warehouse. I mean, we want to probably do it in probably next year sometime. So
I'm going to end the IG live. The echo's annoying me.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He's using Scout IQ.
Nice.
Adam says a lot of people use NitoScan for bulk books. NitoScan, Cash Monkey, Palette IQ.
Yeah, we use probably the one that the least amount of people use. We use the Books Pro.
Oh, BookZ Pro. Yeah, that's another one too.
Yeah, well, I just liked it because, I mean, the thing with that's his job, the one that created the software. He uses it, and he's the one that.
Yeah.
So
it's probably going to be one of the best ones because he is the end user.
Yeah.
He understands bulk books. Shout out Omer.
Yeah.
Me and him went snowboarding a few years ago.
That's awesome. I want to meet him and his wife sometime.
We chain smoked cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but we chain smoked cigarette. It was so damn cold. I'm like, give me a cigarette. We just smoked a bunch. Talked about selling on Amazon.
That's really awesome. Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy. So
yeah, he is super humble.
Yeah,
we talk every once in a while because I got Go-To Lister. He's got BookZ Pro, and we're both trying to start software companies.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's awesome too because it's got the repricing built into it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually gave me a referral code as well for that, so I have that as well. So
Heck yeah. Any other tips for the people before we get out of here?
I mean, just basically another thing is stick with it. I mean, the thing is, like with one of the companies that we found to work with, is we got the ones that picked up our books is we got told no, we can't pick these up, and so I would just like note down what time I called, who I spoke with, and I would just keep calling, and then I would call, and then if it was someone else, I'd be like, okay, thank you. Or if it's the same person I spoke with, I'd just be like, okay, thank you, and then I kept calling until I got a hold of the logistics manager for the thrift store. And so he's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. We really appreciate, you donating the books. And so then, I got told probably like 50 times, no, we won't pick up. No, we can't pick up. And then just got a hold of the right person. He's like, yeah, we'd really appreciate that. So
yeah, just don't give up. Even when it seems hard, I mean, keep pushing through because you're going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. Just don't give up on what you really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Heck yeah. I think you guys will blow through your 100K goal. You just need to scan those damn books faster.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we already have, that's just from the other ones. We already have 200 that we're about ready to send in as well. So
nice.
We're going to have 200 of those. And
so you have 350 active inventory. You've sold, I think, around 170 books the last 30 days.
Yeah, 170. We total lifetime we're at, I think it was 215, I want to say.
Okay. So you have about a 50% sell-through rate. So you're sending in good stuff. You want to talk about your triggers real quick? Like what are you accepting? What are you not accepting?
So with bulk, we accept, and I can send them to people. I don't mind. But I had basically Omar's team help me set it up to what he does. And so we have a maximum. So with bulk, you buy the books. You already have that. You want to try to squeeze out as much as you can. So like anything 0 to 250K sales rank, which sells pretty quick, we do $1 profit after all the fees, and then 250K to 500K to 250K to 500K, we do $1.50, and then I think it's like $4 from there on up, and the maximum we accept is 1.4 because we didn't want, sell-through rate also really affects how much you can send into Amazon because that'll help with your capacity limit. So we wanted to keep our IPI score up pretty high, so that they, will increase that. Does
he do something similar to that? The 1.4 rule?
Yeah. So he doesn't go over 1.4, and then
does he MF those?
Yeah. So he has a whole, anything over that, if it meets the criteria for MF, he'll
Gotcha.
And that's what we want to do. I'm actually going to be on a call Friday with one of his team members, and we're going to set up the FBM triggers because right now we just have it at the bottom. We we only accept stuff that we make, I think it's $20 on, and then we just kind of look through it. And if it's a super high sales rank, we're like, not even really worth keeping. But we want to get better at that. So
nice.
No, we're not selling on Etsy. Never actually thought of that, but maybe.
Are you using Max Ruback for rare books at all?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you should reach out to him at Common Ground Finds _ on Instagram. And if you ever come across rare books, he will look at them for you. All you have to do is FaceTime him on Instagram or send him pictures, and he'll tell you, hey, this book's worth a lot, or hey, it's not. You can send the books to him, and he'll sell them on consignment.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. That'd be really awesome. What was another question in there? I appreciate that. Books without ISBN. So right now before we were able to go through them pretty quick. We could scan the ISBN and then copy it and then paste it into the bulk software. But they made an update on the mobile app that they had. So now we have to scan the ISBN and then close the camera app and then paste it in. So we're currently, any that have the ISBNs in like the book, we're not doing those. We had software made pretty much that's like Scout IQ, but we have the bulk software above it. And so we'll scan it with the app that we had made. It'll copy that ISBN, and then we'll just put it into the software, and it'll tell us where it goes. And so,
how do I find you on Amazon? You can send her your store if you want. The dangerous thing about sharing your store, I mean, she's her, she's the friend of your aunt, but You don't want people on social media to know your store generally, because if you transition to other categories, like let's just say you land a sick wholesale relationship with the distributor, then they could see what product you're selling and they could go after that same brand.
Yeah, they'll store stock from us, or
Store
their
front stocking.
stock. Yeah.
All
I
the
said that
cool kids are
backwards.
doing it.
Yeah.
What's the highest rank do you pick up for FBA? And then someone's saying, do you go any higher than 1.4? So yeah, he just goes up to 1.4 and that's it, right?
Yeah,
Nothing
so
up
just
there.
1.4 mil, and then anything over that, we just then we have it set up to where Bill will take it, we'll throw it in that. But so right now our triggers go FBA if possible, and then right now we're not doing too much merchant fulfilled, but it'll be merchant fulfilled below that, and then right below that we have sell back your book. So anything over 1 penny, because we're gonna send them anything we can, but most of it's more than a penny, obviously. Then we'll throw it in there, and then that's pretty much it.
Heck yeah. If you guys aren't already, we're doing a Feed the Beast challenge. So if you guys want to join the Feed the Beast challenge, here's some information on it. If you want to build a profitable Amazon business in 2024, consider joining the Feed the Beast challenge. This is a challenge I put together where you'll get access to a complete video course on how to run an Amazon business. And the purpose of this challenge is to help you send more profitable items to Amazon so your bank account can go up. The more items you send to Amazon, the more money you make. And that's the purpose of this challenge, is to help you go out, find profitable books, and challenge you. We have live weekly coaching calls. We also have a private community. It's all 100% free. Just go to starthumble.com/beast, or just click the link below and it will enroll you in the challenge. Much love, and see you in there. So I'll link that below for everyone watching the replay. It's not there currently, but if you go to starthumble.com/beast, you'll get the challenge and all that. So
yeah, we're in it as well. So it's kind of
yeah.
It's really cool to see everyone.
Yep. And we can everyone in there shares screenshots or pictures of their shipments and stuff. So it really just motivates you and challenges you to send that inventory to Amazon.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming on. And one last thing, this is made possible by GoToLister, the fastest listing software on the planet. Here's, yep, he's wearing the shirt right now. Here's some information. Attention, Amazon FBA booksellers. I used to hate listing books on Amazon because of how long it took, but GoToLister has fixed that. GoToLister allows me to scan, label, and ship 100 plus books per hour. It's the fastest listing software that exists for Amazon sellers. Listing fast allows me to spend more time finding profitable inventory rather than listing all day. One of the best things about GoToLister is our intelligent pricing feature that automatically prices your faster selling items at higher prices. Click the link below to give GoToLister a free trial for 14 days. Awesome.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, we love it. It's really great software.
I appreciate that. We got just two of us for now. Nice. Do you have anyone else, or just yeah? So just y'all. And you said you did work with one person, but it didn't work out, right?
Well, so we had someone that was going to pick up the books, but
Gotcha.
we have another person that sells on eBay. So we were going to toss them anyways. I mean, they were not going to sell back your books, and they were going to go in the duds pile. So we just have her, go through them, and if she wants to keep them, she can, and then she just in return, she gives us. We go out.
She just pays us for the books that she takes, but as for scanning, delivery, and everything else, it's just us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We like it because then it keeps it so we can, just focus more on, we don't have to pay ourselves anything, obviously. We can kind of continue to feed it more and more. And then,
I think you guys will blast through 100K. Like, I think you should just do the math. How many pallets would that need to be? 47. Your average sales price is 17. So you're making about, let's just say you're selling, let's say you're selling 80% of those books that you find. You have an 80% sell through. You're getting about 639 sales on each Gaylord. So let's take 639. Let's do 100,000 divided by 639. So you have to go through 156 Gaylords. You're currently doing 8 a week.
8 every other week, but
we're hoping to up that up to 8 every week. And now that we have 19, possibly 10.
That's 19 times that you have to go through 8 Gaylords. If it's taking you 2 weeks, then that would be 40 weeks. So, yeah, I think you guys will easily hit it. And if you get your processing time faster, I think you guys could do 8 Gaylords in a couple of days.
Yeah, I think so too. That's our goal, is to be able to do them, in like 2 or 3 days max, and then list them. And then the thing is, another thing I recommend is be consistent with it, because, like I showed you before, we've done I think it was $3,866 in sales. Well, 3,100 of that was in the last 30 days. So we, like November we started, we didn't send in too much. And then the holidays came around and we had some issues with ice and stuff like that. So we didn't, we sent in the one I guess inventory from the Gaylords, the 8 Gaylords we found, the books that we found there. And we didn't do anything else. And now we're just going through our second set of 8. So it was just, now that we're going to be consistently sending stuff in and getting stuff to go through, it's just going to ramp up like that. So
feed the beast, baby. Feed the beast. Well, thank you guys so much. They can follow you at the FBA Book Duo on over on Instagram. Peter Gustis.
Yeah,
I would say Gustis. It's not Gustis. Gustis.
No, everyone. That's okay. Everyone does that.
Gustis on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for having us.
100%.
Have a good night, everyone.